here on this stage we saw before. Like all insects, bedbugs have an exoskeleton. So what you're seeing here is
You're gonna have more, you could go 50,
from
30.
stage to stage.
You're gonna have more
they
hope than you're gonna
and
have.
leave behind their old exoskeleton. How bad is this infestation relative to most you see?
But that's based on the ratio of riders. Saying you got 9 out of 40
You later
people.
sent me a video of this house
got
with the charming
9
exterior
juniors.
they retrieved a few months ago. The truly staggering part
Yeah, I
about
think
this place, though, is that only one person lived there. He just wasn't allergic to their bites, and he just learned to live with them.
Because if
Back
it's still
then,
under
our
entry
faithfully
fees, and then it
moderate
would go
infestation,
50
the professor's team took some samples for study
or
later
50
and started treating
period.
it. Unsurprisingly, the apartments both above and below this one also have some minor bed bugs.
So I'm eating candy canes that are getting way too old. I wouldn't feed them to the kids.
In case the unit
I think I
next
would
to you
like to
happens
see
to be
that.
the primary source to prevent it from being a second wave. And as we were wrapping up, the professor dropped a bit of a bomb.
Like they're kind of
about
dirty
how
on the
it's
ends.
at least some bed bugs on us at this point, even if you can
And it's
see
spread
them,
out
you
too
may
late,
not
so
see
you
it.
like
Which is why
I'm fucking eating them. Roar. Just poverty.
we unfortunately were not told to
Well, you're watching. I'm watching Mark Ruber, and he's dealing with the bed bug situation right now. He is so hot. It's so good.
Is it alive?
So is Owen's mom.
No way. At which point,
$800
Hey,
for novel.
you're under arrest, anorexic boy.
I just planted cooked right
to wait things out in style.
What's up? You're under arrest, anorexic boy. You had coronavirus with us.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the change. Oh. Do what? Give it a break. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't let the girls convince you to let them out, Daryl. I know you have, they had you wrapped around your fingers. Yeah, probably this after 10. They've got me. Yeah, because I'm bringing Tammy, Olivia's gonna get stuff with Tammy up, and Olivia's coming upstairs, stuff with them for her.
Back down.
Oh, Don.
So absolutely back to the lab to check
Ladder.
our results in our freshman laundry.
Eat my toes.
But can I just take a
Eat
moment
my
to say
beef.
it's the best internet with bug people because they have cool door knockers and interesting magazine subscriptions. The downside being that
Enjoy
they
your
have to
ropes.
study more than just bed bugs.
You're welcome. Your accent is not that big. No, they're not.
As you might recall,
She said there's gonna just, there's a bunch of wasp nests in them. I'm like, yeah, that's true.
wow, that's so disgusting. Oh, these are the kind I hate.
These are the American last one.
Yes, they're freaking antenna. That's the worst sound in the world. What, they have wings?
Yeah, they have wings. In Florida, they can fly too. But here, temperature is cold.
So if it was a little warmer in this lab, they would fly?
They will fly.
Oh my god!
Showing them
So we made our
tatas.
way back upstairs where I felt much more comfortable. Time to check the results. So this ultrasonic pest repeller did nothing. If anything, it attracted them. We had 120 bed bugs with the ultrasonic sensor. Over here for the control, we had 101. Clearly, that does nothing to repel bed bugs. And of course, that confirms our hypothesis, considering bed bugs don't even have ears. Not to mention that apartment we visited had a couple plugged into the wall themselves. So definitely save your money on that one. Next up was the vertical post test. That is wild. There are so many over here by the vertical post. Literally none over here on the other side. And the remaining 4 tests all had similar results. They just show the average, which was around 4 bed bugs trapped in the dish that was surrounded by either the dryer sheets, mothballs, baking soda, or essential oils, with around 26 bugs trapped in the control. These results clearly show bed bugs prefer to avoid these 4 items because they all have a really strong scent, and bed bugs have a really good sense of smell. But they don't do anything to kill the bed bugs. According to the professor, these act more as an annoyance, but the bed bugs would gladly walk over them if it was between temporarily having to deal with the smell and starving to death. As for the residual effect test, with the pesticide specifically engineered to kill bed bugs, it was even worse news. The spray, aerosol, and bed bug killers all killed about 12% of the bed bugs after 10 days. And before you go all glass half full and think, well, 12% is better than nothing, our control, which was just water, also had a 12% mortality rate. So it's literally not better than nothing. According to Professor Wong, part of the reason for these terrible results is that many strains of bed bugs have developed immunity to a lot of these chemicals over the years, and he thinks in 10 years, all bed bugs will be immune. And this sort of makes sense because they're constantly undergoing localized mass extinction events when people try and spray them. And only the most hardy minorities survive each time and pass on their increasingly pesticide-resistant genes. There were some chemicals that are in killing about 50% if you sprayed the bed bugs directly. But if they were just hanging out in the area you sprayed later, it's once again the same as water. The problem with this is you'll only ever see a small portion of the bed bugs you actually have. So direct spray pesticides are sort of pointless if your goal is to eradicate the entire population. That's the bad news. Now here's the good news. There was a superstar in our test, and that was the diatomaceous earth, with a nearly 90% mortality rate after 10 days. This stuff is just crushed fossilized shells from tiny prehistoric aquatic organisms called diatoms. The key here is their shells were silica-based, and silica is what you see in those packets you see sometimes in packages that you're not supposed to eat. Silica is useful because it absorbs moisture incredibly well. For bed bugs, this is a bummer because when they walk it sticks to their exoskeleton, as you can see here under the microscope, and they die from dehydration in a matter of hours to days. We're eating lunch right after this, which is a bad idea in hindsight. The best part here is they end up transferring this to each other back in their hiding spots. And since every organism needs water to live, they can never develop immunity to it. There's also one more bit of really good news, and that's bed bugs die at 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Like, instantly. This is also 100% effective, and there's no way to build immunity to it. And a really easy way to get a bed bug to 120 degrees, as we demonstrated earlier, is with a clothes dryer or a steamer, or if you want the nuclear option, you can work with professionals to heat your entire house to that temperature. Now that we have a better sense of what does and doesn't work, let's talk about what to do if you actually get bed bugs. The first thing to point out is the best way to get rid of them is to not get them in the first place. And the most common way people get bed bugs is through traveling. So when you get to your room, here are 3 simple tips. First, pull back the bed sheets and check the corners of the mattress now that you know what to look for. Second, don't set your suitcase on the bed or the floor. Instead, set it on the luggage rack, or if for some reason you feel like you need to be extra cautious, the bathtub. And third, don't put your clothes in the hotel drawers or leave them just lying around. Whatever you're not wearing should just stay in your luggage or hanging up on the hangers. Alright, so you were super careful when staying in the hotel on travel, but then you got back and bought that couch on Craigslist for a smoking deal, and now you got bed bugs in your home. In Professor Wong's experience, you don't actually need to spend $4,000 hiring an exterminator, as long as you know there's 3 steps for defense and 3 for offense. First step for defense, you put your bed in a bag. You can buy these mattress and box spring encasements off Amazon, and once you zip them around your bed, basically seal in any bed bugs currently living inside. Just remember they can live up to 300 days, so you can't take it off for a year. And they not only trap in any current bed bugs, but they also remove all the mattress hems and clever hiding spots they love to use. Number 2, your clothes dryer. Wash and dry your clothes and sheets at least once a week. More often doesn't hurt. Importantly, you want to wash them in hot water and dry them on the highest heat setting because it's impossible for them to survive this. Number 3, simplify and declutter. Simplify the room to prevent any hiding spots from getting cluttered into plastic bags or totes. They aren't interested in clean clothes, but dirty clothes smell nice to them, so it's good to also store those in a plastic bag or tote until you're ready to wash them. Also, move your bed away from the wall so the only way they can get on the bed is by climbing up the legs. So that's the 3 steps for defense. Now for the offense. Number 1, vacuum. Make sure you vacuum your bedroom floor and the bed area once a week. Just be sure to empty anything you've collected into a bag and into into the trash. At number 2, we've got diatomaceous.
It doesn't seem too easy now, does it? Once a week?
You should definitely apply
No.
this around the bed, but
It's not easy.
it's for penetrating the cracks and crevices close to the bed, including around and behind power lines. The key is applying just a light dusting like this. If you leave it in clumps, it will actually backfire and not be as effective because they'll just navigate around it. And finally, number 3, we've got steam. A simple close steamer like this will do the job. And I think it's great that with all the years and money spent on creating all these synthetic pesticides, the 2 most effective methods for killing bed bugs are just crushed up rocks and really hot water, which are by far the 2 most simple and natural. Use a steamer all around your bed once a week, but if you find something you want to treat you can't steam or put in the dryer, you can put it in a bag and then put it in the freezer for 3 days, and that will also kill them. Professor Wallen said if you have a small infestation and you just notice them, then using these 3 defensive and offensive steps will totally take care of the problem without needing to spend money on an exterminator. However, if you've got a lot
Hinata! Hey! Hinata, come on, snap out of it!
Owen's like, everyone asked me, why do you watch anime? And I said, because you have big anime titties. I was like, well, you aren't lying already now. Fuck them people. They're so fucking racist. I should stab them in the fucking forehead for all I give a fuck. Me, Charlie? Are people fucking racist?
Fucking frying pan.
My big anime boo boo boos. My big anime boo 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 boo. You're all stupid and kiss my yes.
大丈夫かスプラッシュ半分出しかけていたんでそれがガードになってケースがスムーズさしかしそれより
How to read manga? It's like, yay. It's like,
しかし今の攻撃
okay.
いやどこからかこっちはみんないるぜ
I can't even read. I'm just like,
大きな声を出すな
I'm gonna drink myself to death because you're homogenous.
まずはじっと鳴りを潜めて様子を観察するとしよう
Yeah, you can never make anything make sense to another fucking person. Especially when they don't want you to win. My fucking headache is worse than a migraine. But I have to do that. That's why I don't like to watch it. I'm not smart enough. Let's go back to what I was watching. Might be over the bed bug part. My mom likes them. That's good.
This is a mousetrap car.
Looks like a bed bug rolling across your bed, but it's a fucking mechanical moving mechanism.
The car that travels the furthest or goes the fastest. But in either case, the only power provided to move the car is from a single mouse.
The only thing I don't like is my nipples until they're actually how they're how the metabolism can handle them. Then they're okay. But like other than that, it's like
I know that 99.7% of you have never, nor will ever, make one of these. But I'm going to break down in simple terms how I know this car will go twice as far as this one, and then I'll prove it.
you can't judge me because I healthily judged you first.
Well, in some winning cars, I will put it like this.
Say yay!
I know the foundation for the one favorite item anywhere that is principle behind the mousetrap car. It's called mechanical advantage. And to do that, I'm going to need my niece and nephews.
Hurrah! Hooray! Hurrah! Hooray!
But if I can, you guys have to let me. Deal? Bet. my feet.
That's so cute.
That's what I'm doing.
And jack up the beast. That's what I'm doing.
Thank you. If you're willing to move a greater distance, you're able to reduce the amount of force by a proportional amount.
I thought Dawn and Dale were staying for dinner.
No, but I could lift
Oh.
10 pounds 50 times. A mechanical advantage is the ratio of the output force over the input force. So in this case, it's 50. That means my hand had to travel 50 times further than just lifting the car in one shot. But the weight was 50 times less, so it was totally worth it. This two-pole mechanical advantage is everywhere. Let's take a look at a few examples. If I have 4 pulleys, that means I have to pull the rope down 4 times further than the dumbbell goes up. But in exchange,
Make me a
the
gym
rope is
set.
lighter. So this has a mechanical advantage of 4. For the ramp, you look at the ratio of the length to the height. Your mechanical advantage, therefore, is 2.2.
Flirt with the
That means I
TV.
have to travel a little further, but the brick should feel 2.2 times lighter pulling up the ramp versus just pulling the brick straight down. And sure enough, if you measure each with the scale, this is exactly what you see. If you think about it, a screw is just a ramp wrapped around a nail. So here you look at this as traveled around
The saggier they look, the more close you are to achieving health.
And as you know, if you really want to multiply your force, use a ratchet wrench. Now the distance
Yeah, I feel healthy.
for one full rotation is 300 times longer than the distance the spoon moves vertically between one thread. The total mechanical advantage is 300. It's like a really long, short ramp. So if this scale reads 6 pounds, the actual clamping force would be 300 times more, or nearly a ton. And with wheels and axles, it's the same story. Since this wheel diameter is twice what this one is, as you can probably guess by now, this weight weighs twice as much. So now we're balancing the mechanical advantage of 2, and you'll also notice if I move this, the lesser weight travels twice as far. And finally, we have leverage, which is where we started with my new connections. Here, you can compare the ratio of the distances from the pivot point with the mechanical advantage of 4, which of course means I have to move this end 4 times further, but it's super easy because it's 1/4 the weight on this side. And in all of these examples, which you see everywhere around us, you trade lower force for more horsepower. This is how humans did amazing things before all these fancy machines and engines came around. Human muscles are totally strong enough.
Gotta fucking lower my shopping amount without breaking my heart, because if I break my heart, that's the biggest thing.
In other words, I don't want the full force of the spring
Got 2 beer left.
distance to act directly on the wheels, or they would spin out. That would be a very inefficient transfer of energy from the spring. So we use mechanical advantage and make the main lever arm 15 times longer than the spring lever arm, and then the wheel diameter is 24 times bigger than the wheel axle. So then if we multiply them, our total mechanical advantage is 1/360. That means the force is 360 times less right here.
Owen's uncle always saved us at school, and we're like, why do you have such big tits?
It also means we'll travel 360 times further.
He was the brave one to ask somebody, are you even Canadian? Because they had like huge like bones, right? Huge, small. They swear to fucking God they weren't fat. If need be, most of the time it was like, okay, like even I had to go get surgery. But I wasn't confronted. They tried to make it seem like I was confronted, but I'd booked the appointment 6 years earlier, and I called every like 2-3 months. It's a long surgery wait. Because you're all like, there's so many preteens. We all got juggalas.
Let's talk about how to build the best long-distance car first.
Juggala,
Well,
juggala.
it's interesting that we started with 2 identical cars. The only difference was the length of the lever arm. So one was short, one was medium, and one was long. And I've calculated each of the mechanical advantages, which you can see written here. And given what we know about mechanical advantage, what do you think is about to happen? As you might have guessed, the short lever arm car is stronger than the medium. This makes sense because it has the largest mechanical advantage. Therefore,
Mousetrap cars.
the downside is that it's a short
It looks like a bed bug and a mouse at the same time. With my imagination.
The smallest possible force over the longest possible distance. In other words, the smallest fraction of the mechanical advantage possible. You want your car to be steadily creeping forward to waste as little energy as possible. You can think of the total energy of the spring, this amount of water in this cup. And then this cup represents the amount of energy that's passed on to your car to move it forward. If you just quickly dump in all the energy, a ton spills and splashes out. This would be due to losses from extra heat generated or even drag force from the wind, which is proportional to your velocity squared. But if you do it slowly and more controlled, much more energy goes to actually moving the car forward.
Owen going missing is the reason that my eyes are so unique looking. Have you ever seen eyes like that before? Like they're like that all the time. They're almost born like that. His uncle, Mark Ruber, works at our school. Yeah. I'm just gonna go lower my fucking shopping amount. I think booze is the most important thing almost. Because I made it there.